Okay, we are in the third downspout from the wall where down by where we're working. We are downstream. We are two downspouts down from where we know there's a blockage downstream from where we're working. We are currently going east in the line, which is upstream, and we're going to go to where the downside blockage is, which is right at the path or the causeway that goes from where the rims are stored over to where the paper is stored. So we're going upstream now towards that, and it is raining, so that's why there's water in here now, but it's kind of a heavy drizzle outside. This is debris from the blockage that's upstream that we're going to come up to. You can see where this downspout where we're going in, there's a pretty significant belly because even with this heavy drizzle outside, here's our blockage. Yeah, so water's getting around that, but not very well, and you can't see hardly. But the piece of pipe that is sticking on top of the one that's underwater is actually vertical, so it is blocking, and then there's stuff stacked up behind it. Past that, upstream towards where we're working, there's about a 10 or 15 foot, maybe even, there's about a 15-foot section of pipe there that we cannot get to with our camera. You have the video where we came at it from upstream, where the side of the pipe's blown out. We can't get past that. Now we're trying to get up there to that blowout that we saw before, and we're about 15 feet short, and there's another blowout and pipe all busted up right here too. So right there at that causeway, that pipe is torn up. The quote I'm getting ready to give you, we're actually going to come past this downspout that we're in right now. The pipe isn't broke here, but obviously it's bellied quite a bit, which is why the water got significantly deeper. And we were going to try to come in and grab the pipe after this downspout. Unless you say you want to come up short, we'll back it off 20 feet and come in before this downspout, but there will be a significant belly here. We are now in that belly, which is why you see the water is getting deeper and deeper. Go ahead and show where that wall is down there. So down there at that wall, that is where we are digging down there. Now we are going to go downstream from this clean out, which will bring us up just short of where the lines tee together and head north. We thought they headed south, but they actually head north. So we are now heading downstream. I think we've got about 160 feet of reel here. It's going to bring us up about 10 feet short of that T downstream. And again, we thought the T went south, which I think the creek is south. So the T goes north. So in my quote, I'm going to give an alternate to dig that T up to where we can get a clean out. Yeah, see, we come up out of that belly. To where we can get a clean out on that line and camera and see where the outlet heads to, because there is only one outlet plus the two inlets coming from east and west. But you can see how much that column has shifted where we are going in this downspout to cause the belly, and now we're coming up to another column, which is why it's bellying out. Again, every time you go past a column where a downspout is, then you go underwater, and I think it's just because the water under pressure leaks out there, causing it to be saturated, which then causes the columns to settle. So we can't get over that lip right there, and we're so stretched out with the camera that we lose our push. It just tries to wind itself up. But it looks like that pipe is broke or offset really bad right there, so we'll do a locate on that. We believe that is the T, but we can't get up over that lip, so we're going to go downstream, or actually what will be upstream on the other side of the T, and come back to it.
Hey, you can see
there's...
Or is that the T?
That is the T.
Cody had it right on, spot on. He's got it the wrong way.
But that's broke.
That's definitely going the way you thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
Not the other way.
I think that's a piece of pipe laying in there.
That's the T, though. It's definitely going... Oh, wow.
Yep, it is.
It
Yep.
is.
There's the T.
There's the T up
Yep,
there.
Okay.
plain as day.
It looks bigger.
So that's the T going north, not south. So I think what had happened, the reason he thought it was going south is when he hit that, it probably folded that camera around. And so it appeared that it was going south instead of north. So that's probably come down from the blockage that we know we have to the east. Although we're also going to see where there's a broke pipe upstream from this T. So right there's the T. It does appear that maybe it's a slightly bigger outlet pipe, but I'm going to give an option to dig that up and get into that outlet. but it does not go towards the creek. It goes the opposite direction. And on that phone call, I had talked about the two streams having a head-on collision. I did not, I was not correct about a line coming from the third direction, but you can see what happens. You've got a small pipe, the water comes from both ways, and then has a head-on collision there before it can find its way in the outlet. And again, every time we go through a column that has a downspout, we go significantly underwater. It appears like maybe it's quit raining outside though. Yeah, again, down there's the wall where we're working. Now we are going to go on the other side of the T, which will be the upstream side on the west side of the T.
Even though it's backwards. But...
So way down there is where we're working. The T is right there by that paint can. You can see it. However, it is painted the wrong way. It actually goes to the left, which is the north, away from the wall. So now we're going in the downspout, which is one downspout upstream on the west side of the T.
I'm just trying to get good vision.
That's the lip we couldn't get over right in front of the camera head. So when we go forward, we're going to drop off that lip. That is the pipe that had him spun around, the piece of pipe that had him spun around. Oh, he is in the outlet.
There you go.
So that is awesome. We're going to follow this.
I'm gonna wait and let him get a locate.
All right. So instead of spinning the camera around, which is what confused us the last time, it actually shot us up this outlet. So we're going to follow this. That's what we've been wanting to get into. You can see this pipe is still what appears to be 6-inch pipe. So you've got all this run coming from both directions, having that collision, and then trying to get out this outlet, which is 6 inches. So we are right at the column line, the next column line. We see we've got a T to the left, probably to the right. Can't tell what we got ahead, so we're going to go in here and see what we can find. What the hell is it doing?
A Y?
I think that's another T.
Yeah. That's
So that's probably the main line, if I had to guess.
Is that broke too? Look at the brakes
Yeah,
on
it's
that.
cracked.
Yeah, it's cracked.
You can see, and that's a pretty rough edge there on the lower left too.
Yeah. There's a
So Dustin, it actually hits what appears to be a T to pick up the downspouts, then goes like another foot and hits right into the wall of a straight T. I don't know.
running
Yeah, I don't know.
like
what
a main
it's doing.
trunk.
So again, we think that first tee is a head-on collision on the next row of downspouts. Then it went 2 feet. We are now headed west, which is downstream, but there's too many turns. We're stretched out. We can't. We just can't push it any further. But we did mark that. We're going to back up to where we can see where the downspouts come in again.
It'd be best to just do away with the downspouts inside and do something where it just ran out, right?
They're going to try to go aerial, I think, is what they're going to try to do. But like I told Rusty, then you got to still have a place to take it.
Yeah, you got to figure out where to take it.
Yeah, because you can't just turn this into a flood outside then, you know.
Yeah.
So here we're coming back out of the tee. Yeah, there's the tee that we just hit, and then we're going to come back 2 feet.
You're submerged.
Yep.
Which is a column usually.
And then back up a little farther, and there's where the 2 fucking lines come in there again. You can see that. So this is a downspout tee over here. That's the main tee that we just went in where we headed down.
So if we went in,
One of those, we
One of
would
those-
come out here
we'd come out to right there.
and go right back up this one going that way like we did here. Yeah, go ahead and paint that tee, mark that out and paint that tee going the right way, Dustin.
Man, that's
Yeah, that's good enough, right? I think. Didn't you feel well, when we get back there, you can mark it.
I
again
feel
if
like
you
we
want.
were pretty confident that it was right, though. Actually.
So this is the tee
The main tee.
where the main is. That then heads west down the aisleway there. We're going to back it up a little bit again to see the where the downspouts come in, just to verify again. So right there is where the T is. You can't really see it. You're glaring off the. There you go.
Oh, my bad.
Right there is where the T is that we just saw. Now we're going to go upstream to the end of the line on this wall. There is going to be a broken spot down here though that we'll see. Not a real bad one, but I'd say some of that is roof debris, but obviously there's rocks there too. So I think it may be coming from this break upstream. We'll have to see when we get up here. If not, it's the pressure that's come from the break that we've got to fix. That has then pushed up this way.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, that's definitely gotten worse than when we were in here the last time.
Oh, I pushed through it.
And now you're up out of it.
Yeah, I shoved through it.
Right at that pillar.
Okay, so this is another one at a column that is upstream from the T. Again, total opposite end of the line from where we're working. This is where the debris is coming from, obviously. Plus, I'm sure there's some roof debris in there too. But we've got this marked out. We're not far from the end of the line here. I think maybe, is there just one downspout on upstream? There's just one downspout upstream of this, and it's not blocking the flow, but it's not going to get better either. Yeah, it's washed out so bad now that we can't even get the camera across it. We were able to get across the last time, but we're not getting across it this time.